Right. Students, online students, am I audible to you? Okay. So last class, what we discussed, in the last class, NumPy, summation, NumPy, product, NumPy decimals, NumPy, simple arithmetic, NumPy, transpose. Okay. Right. Are you perfect in all the functions? Perfect now? Right. Students, so I want to conduct AI mock interviews. AI mock interview in NumPy and Python. Already we announced one day the application, right? AI mock interviews. Did you remember that one day you got an information about tool, right? Code Rider, something like. So there we will post some tasks and we will verify your dashboard kind of mark sheet and everything. That you keep it aside. Now first we will go with what? AI mock interviews. This is an app with us. We developed it. And there we are going to take AI mock interview on the topic core Python. All of you listen. Core Python and advanced Python, and next after that, what you are attending here, NumPy and Pandas, what you are going to attend these classes. So this AI mock interview is not a person sitting in front of you, not asking questions. System only asking the questions. We will give the topic name to the system. The AI only will prepare the topic in that. Suppose if you take matrix operations, then it will ask you a lot of questions on that. And you also will have a speaker and system also will have, it will go on asking the question. You need to answer it. And if you say this, that, I mean, or this mean, or that mean, this mean, if you say, it can't recognize your Amirpet English, Delhi English and all. So you need to say sharp answer for it. That's why I'm giving to you, I'm giving to you 4 days time for you. 4 days time I'm going to give for all the members. 4 days time I'm giving. And in the 4 days, after 4 days, today is Friday, Saturday, Monday, Tuesday. I will ask Tuesday, who are the people ready to face AI mock interview? Who are the people ready to face AI mock interview? It is not mandatory for all of them. Whoever is interested, actually, this is only two people are doing. One is Scalar, one institute. There you see the Python content. In our Python content, not even 5%. They recently launched it. We also launched it. And it is a new pattern which is available because every interview is nowadays is going to be AI mock interviews only will be conducted. We want to give this facility to only our students. And it is not compulsory. You come, you come, you come. We don't do it. And actually, it is a chargeable, first of all. Here we are not taking single NP from you. This is within the fees only. Okay. And it is not chargeable at all for you. It is a free. And I will give the topic name after 4 days. I will give topic name. I will give topic name. I will give topic name. Then on the day, I will collect the names. I will collect names who will attend. I will collect the names on Tuesday. On Tuesday, I will collect the names. And after 2 days, After collecting things, after 2 days, we will schedule your meeting. We schedule your meeting. That is after 2 days. After collecting your name, exactly 2 days. We schedule the meeting. We schedule the meeting. Okay. We schedule the meeting with the students who has given the names, and will send time and place. We'll send the time and place. You have to come physically. Online students, at present, we are giving this facility to physical students, offline students. Later, that will be extended to online students also. That will be extended to online students also. This is first of all physical students. Then we will go for it. Then we will extend for online students also. Don't think that we are not giving you time and place. Time or place. Sir, which place? We'll send you Google map also for you. Need to take the mobile and you need to come. So there you will be having one cabin. You will be having one cabin. System is there, and you will sit opposite to the system, and the system will start the meeting, and that will answering. You will answer. If it is correct, 1 mark will be given. Otherwise, 0 mark will be given. Immediately, report will come to you. Like a doctor report, how it will come? Doctor report correct or not, we don't know. It differ from one diagnostic center to another diagnostic center, but this is tool based. Exact report will come. Okay. So who is interested? I will take the names on Tuesday. It is not compulsory for all of you. Whoever is thoroughly prepared, they only will come. Otherwise, if you speak Gully English, your Telugu English and all those things will not work out. You please change according to your mindset to the industry. Understand? Right. This is our announcement. So this I will take it on Tuesday time. I will talk to you once again regarding that. Who will give the names? On that day, I will announce the topic name also. Okay. So this is what I want to announce. So Anjana Sai is asking again, is this for online students also? Already చెప్పాను కదా. Again he is asking. So this I already said to you. This is for all of them. First we will work out for offline students first. Offline students first. Later we will go for online students also. I said already. Anjana Sai, are you okay? Now coming to that, going to the place of it. Whether a negative marking or positive marking, these are all you keep it aside. First you prepare well. But negative thinking, you don't go for it. So now I will go to subject now. Enter into the subject. Go to the new thing now. This I will take it. And Tuesday, just remind me. I will go for taking the names. And who will give names on Tuesday? Raise your hands. Who will give names? Right. Okay. I know only few people will give names. That's how most Hindi students will give names. Most of the people, Hindi students will give. Telugu students also will give. But they will not come to the place. When we send a message, you will not come to the message. You will think that inside the system, maybe caviars are sitting inside. Like that, you will think. Girls, who will come? Who will face, ma? In you, who will face? Okay, really good. చూద్దాం ఆ రోజు ఎంతమంది నేమ్స్ ఇస్తారు. ఓకే, ఎనీ ఆఫ్ స్టూడెంట్స్. సో steering. Sir, if we perform good, what next? You'll get the job. You'll get the job. If we perform well, what will be the next? If you face any big companies, they will conduct like that only. We are preparing you to become a job ready candidate, right or not? Who will have first of all this is who will in every institute they will say something and they will okay get out. No more interviews will be conducted. No more taking care about the students. We are taking care about all the students with interviews and all. When you face an interview with AI mock, you will get more confidence or not. So good. So we are making you to be good in the subject wise and what questions will come, all those things. So try to utilize that opportunity here. Okay. Rudra Prakash for online students. Again, I have to tell. మీకు చెప్పాలంటే చాలా కష్టం అసలు. So that's why actually I want to mute online students and I want to tell this. Actually, I want to mute online students and I want to tell this for offline students. So coming to the point back. Now I'm going to enter today the topic name NumPy IO operations. I'm going to come. Once again, students, I'm going to say this is for offline students first time. This is for offline students. First, I'm going to apply for offline students. Later days means not taking more time. We apply for online students also. We apply for online students also. Third time I am saying. Okay, take care about it. First, we'll apply for offline students. Later, I'll go for. So like this, I'll go. So very complicated. Come. Now come to the subject. NumPy IO operations. So some batch people, so maybe applied on some other technology. 20 people gave the name. 20 people gave the name. And we called for a mock interview. Only 6 people came. Six people came. And how many faced an interview, I don't know. It is not compulsory. If you come, you are good. Otherwise, what can we do? We cannot bring by coming to our hostel, taking on hands, and we cannot push into the room, right? So come with your own preparation and try to take it. Or at least if I take an interview, will you come? How many of you will come if I take an interview directly? Okay, only Hindi students are rising. Only Telugu students, intelligent students, committed students. Others are not raising the hand. Why? Time pass, huh? Is it time pass for you? So, anyhow, you come to the point of it. Now I'll go to NumPy operations. Let me start here. So here, this IO operations meant for this topic related to, in other way round, this is going to be NumPy with files. NumPy with files. So in our Python programming, files purpose is for what purpose? To store the data permanently. The purpose of files is to store the data permanently. So by default, the data present in where? Main memory. The data is what? Temporary. It is known as non-persistent application. To make my data to be permanent, I will go for which concept? Files. Files concept we use. So straightforward, I'm going to introduce the purpose of files. The purpose of files in any programming language is that to get data persistency. Data persistency is nothing but storing the data permanently. This part already in the Python level, we almost learned majority of the things. In my regular classes, majority of the things we already got it. If I go to the files, there you go for it. Index of files, if you look at, there I used to talk about it, files. And so many number of things. What is persistent? What is non-persistent? Definition of file, types of files, operations on files, file opening modes, R mode, A mode, W mode, R plus, W plus, A plus, X and X plus. Number of approaches to open the files and how to read the data, how to write the data, and random access file, working with the pickling and unpickling, serialization and deserialization, implementation of pickling and unpickling with modules, pickle module, and programming examples, project implementation. A capstone project on CLI based project, which I used to type in my class on myself only, employee information system only. this much of code. I used to write the code by myself in the class. Okay. After that, working with CSV files, very, very important. And we worked on it, CSV files mechanism. Today we are going to come across. Next is called a JSON file, which is going to come across in the pandas once again. And working with OS based operations, how to deal with OS based operations. These many things we used to discuss in the class. Already I was discussed it. Once this topic was completed in your corresponding batches, this is the topic of files. This topic, we are going to use it with what? With NumPy. Very, very important topic. So the thing is, whatever the operations we have done on ND array object, that are all present into where? Main memory. Main memory data is temporary. So to make the data to be stored permanently, I need to use which concept? Files. So now I am going to take it. So in present situation, in NumPy programming, we used to store the data. We used to store the data in the form of, come on, in the form of what? Which object? ND array object, ND array object, ND array object. And it resides in which memory? It resides in which memory? Main memory, which is nothing but your main memory component called RAM, and whose data is temporary. Temporary. Are you following me? To store the data permanently, to store which data? ND array. To store ND array data. To store ND array data permanently. In where? In files. In files, we use the following functions. What are those functions? And they are present in where? NumPy module. What are those functions? I'm going to use it. So number one function I'm going to write it. Number one function is save txt. Spell out save txt. Opposite to save txt. Huh? Come on. Ma? Delete. Load txt. What is that? Load txt. Delete txt enade. Indukane meeku bayam. AI mock interviews ante AI will not come and eat you. You try to upgrade by yourself first of all. Try to upgrade by yourself. If you fear to appear in interview, then how can you go to an interview, students? How can you go to an interview first of all? So what I do is, I'll make you to form a line in Amirpet. We have a separate building is there. There is a big video room is there. I will take you there. I am myself only there. We'll take when big stick is there. Already stick is here. Remote sticky, oh sir. Give me the stick once. Already stick is there in my class. See the stick once. All online students, you see the stick. Stick is there. I asked how many people will give the name. So only few people raised a hand. Others did not raise the hand. So I will make you to form a line in Amirpet. From here, there is one 500 meters is there, another building is there. There I will take you, all of you. You are planning. When the day, sir, I will not come that day. You have your own plan. I have my own plan. Don't think that you are only intelligent. I am more intelligent than you. Don't think that. No games with KVR. Okay? When you are playing with me, you are playing with your career. Correct? Why you lie now going and attending interview? It is for your good purpose only now, students. If you get a job, you will give salary to me? No, na? No, na? 100% no. So try to do something good. Okay? Are you following? So how many of you will appear the interview? Raise the hands. Raise all of you. Raise everybody. ఆయన ఎడంచే ఎత్తున్నాడు ఆయన పొలిటీషియన్. ఓకే గుడ్. గర్ల్స్ మీరు రాకపోయినా మీ వ్యాన్ తీసుకొస్తాం ఇక్కడికి. విల్ బ్రింగ్ వ్యాన్ ఫర్ యూ. ఓకే. సో coming to the point of it. Kumar, so this stick made me remember my childhood days. Yes. So coming to the Pratik. So, sir, like old high school principal, very strict outside but soft inside. Okay. So if I am strict, then only people will listen more. Otherwise, will be like others. Okay. No issue. Please do something good. I hope my students will do good. Will you do good? Will you follow me? Everybody will need to come. Okay. If anybody not coming, whenever I see in Amirpet, you will be punished like anything. I'm telling you directly. Right. Okay. Come to the point. Third. Third. Next, there is one more function is available. Next is called what you know. Gen from txt. Gen from txt. Spell out. Right. Next, fourth function is available. Fourth function is available. Simply save. What is that? Save. Next, the fourth one is called what? Load. Fifth one is called what? Load. These many functions are available to deal with what? Files. So to deal with the files, these many operations I need to do it. So first I want to go for dealing with this. Shall we start off? Right. Now I'm going to enter into how to use the concept of what? Saving the text. So how this save text function will be working, I just want to go for it. Shall we go for a one by one? So did you understand why we go for NumPy with files? NumPy data by default stored in which object? ND array object. The data is residing in main memory, which is temporary. To make the data to be permanent, I need to use which concept? Files. Files data is permanent. Files resides in secondary memory. I already said the files concept for you. If files is not covered in your class, I will explain in your respective classes. Well, now I'm going to use the first function called save text. It is used for saving our ND array data into the file. Load txt is used for loading the ND array object data from file into where main memory in the form of ND array itself. Gen from txt file, and in the middle of it, I will talk about CSV file. Different examples I'll explain. This is also a very good example. I will explain that. This is also going to be dealing with NPY files are there. There is a binary Python files I'm going to create it. Let me start the first example called save txt. Online students, are you getting me now? Are you following me now? Follow. Come on, follow. Now. So students, only one intention is, I want to make my students to be the best. That is my desire actually. Please support me in all the times and don't go back. When I decide some aim, all of you support me. When you support me, I'm not going to get single rupee from that. We are making something good. In truth, aim is that only. That is what we are expecting it. So if we go back, then who is the defaulter there? You only now support it, and try to get more and more. I hope that you will support. You will understand my mindset. Okay, now fine. That is our intention of it. Go to the PyCharm. I'm going to Jupyter notebook here. So Tuesday and Tuesday, Monday also I may take it. Wednesday also I may take it. Tuesday and you don't prepare. Today, I will attend online class that day. So don't do that. Don't escape from my concept, please. So now coming to the point of it. Now I will go to, in this case, go for some data. I will take it. Very easy also, not a difficult. Start with NumPy, file operations. So what is the question comes from AI? What are the functions used for storing the data into the file? What are the functions used for storing the ND array object data into the file? What is the answer? Save t. Save text. If you say, it will give wrong. NumPy dot save text of complete syntax you have to explain. Complete syntax you have to explain. A doctor is coming. Problem. Take this X tablet. Giving. After you come out of it, you will get a doubt. Morning, afternoon, evening. Before food, after food. That is all ambiguity will be arising. You have to tell correct answer. To tell a correct answer, you have to prepare. I'm saying one topic I'll give. 3 days time I will give. Prepare and appear. Prepare, appear. Prepare, appear. Is it good or not? Will you support that? Please do that. And tell the same thing to your friends and relatives who are becoming outside layman's. Right? These days, the education is going to be a big business outside. 199 rupees Java, 199 rupees Python. అలా చెప్తున్నారు బయట. అండ్ లంచ్ ఫర్ బిర్యానీ, బిర్యానీ ఫర్ లంచ్. వెన్ యూ అటెండ్ డెమో, biryani for lunch. Even I said in my classes earlier, and that is what is going on. So very drastic changes, because where quality is going on, they are going to apply that cheap kind of tricks. That is what you don't do it. Try to make something more milestones by yourself. Okay, come to the point of it. Now I'm going to take up import. Come on, students. NumPy as I will take up NumPy file operations. I'm going to take up by using which function? Save txt, save txt, save txt. Students, NumPy as np. There I'm going to take a is equal to np dot array. Now I'm going to take one matrix, students. One matrix I will take 1, 2, 3. Next is called 4, 5, 6. Next I'm taking 7, 8, 9. So I'm going to take it done like this. Now I'm going to take it content of A, content of A, content of ND array A. There I'm going to write it print of A comma type of A. So there we are going to get this data. So once if I close my browser, this one, Jupyter notebook, the data is gone, right? Now I want to save this entire data to where? File. So now I'm going to take it. Now I'm going to take, students, save. I'm going to write it, save the ND array object data, ND array object data into the file, with space as what? Delimiter. Do you know delimiter, student? One. Right. Where I said to you already in our string handling concept, delimiter I said, split time I said delimiter. Did you remember that? Delimiter is nothing but a separator. Word separator is what? Default delimiter space. Hash separation, comma separation, any number of separations you can take it. Right. So coming to the point of it. So now I'm going to online students, please concentrate ma. All of you please concentrate. Okay. Jitendra. Sir, every course completed should conduct same 2 by 3 exams so that people will revise and practice. Okay, I will take your opinions and advices at the end of the class. So let me complete it. Let me enter into the subject. First, we will improve our subject. Later, we'll give a preparation time. Then you can start working on it. Okay, let us coming to that. Now I'm going to use it. Come on, np dot. What is the function name? Save txt. Save txt. I'm going to take it save txt. The save txt things will take the syntax as save txt will take the syntax as something like this. NumPy dot save txt comma. What it will take, mom? It will take file name. Tell me file name. If you want with the path and all those things, you can take path. There are two paths are available. One is the relative path. One more is the absolute path. Relative path means what? current working folder, you are giving just a file name. It will be saved in the current working file only. You can give absolute path also, e colon kvr python numpy 11 am and slash Hyderabad and slash Python. In that, I will create this file. That is called absolute path we can call. After that, ND array object student. ND array object. That means which object data you want to save in that file, comma, delimiter. Delimiter. You are going to mention what? Delimiter. That value separated by what? You are going to specify. And specifying the delimiter is optional. If you want, you can specify, no issue about it. Space, you can mention it. So I'm going to use it. Easy. I'm going to write it. Some path I'm going to use, students. What is the path I'm using, ma? Go to the place. Here I'm going to use it. In this case, for example, I will create one folder, student. What is the folder I'm going to create? Here I'm going to create a folder. KVR, NumPy, 11 am. I am writing. In this folder, I want to save it. Let us carry this. In this place right now, there was no files. Folder is what? Empty. Now I'm going to take up. In this place, I will take up. I will write it. I need to write what? Double slashes. You know now, students, double slashes. What is my file name? I'm going to take it. Something like 3D or something like ND array. ND array. Some name or KVR dot data, KVR dot info, KVR dot txt, some extension, whatever you like it. In this file name, what data you want to save, ma? A, comma, I need to write it, delimiter, I am going to write it, delimiter. So I'm going to write it to the word called what? Delimiter. Delimiter, I am going to write it. Delimiter is equal to something like I am writing space. I am writing something like a space. That you can write either in double quotes or you can write what also? Single quote also you can write. The double quotes, single quote, triple double quotes, triple single quotes are the notations of what? String. You know what is the significance of this entire thing. So np.savetext takes absolute path of my file and the ND array object data, this entire data written to this file and separated by what? Some space and print. Now I'm going to write it here. Now I'm going to write it here. The data print of what is this now? ND array object data. ND array object data saved in a file. Saved in a file. Saved in a file. Okay, done. So that place, because of that, data will be saved into. So you are going to get it. Unexpected argument delimiter. So what is that unexpected argument? We got it here. Delimiter. So spelling delimiter. Yes. So try to execute ND array object data saved in a file. Are you getting me? Spelling delimiter. MITER, not METER. I wrote earlier METER. Are you following me? Yes. Data saved it. Online students, please come to that. This is my path. Is it available my file or not? Yes. This is called which file? Data file. You just open it and see the data, how it is available, ma. Open into one text editor. Text editor. It is available. Don't expect that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 thing like this is available. Available in this way. It is available in the form of exponentiation format. Have you seen this type of example in my class? E, mantissa, E, exponent. In childhood days, when I came to my first class, childhood days, I explained this. Mantissa, E, exponent, whose numerical value is what? Mantissa into 10 to the power of exponent, beginning days, whose main purpose is to save the memory space, whose purpose is to save the memory space. Go to that, any one of the subject in the data types place only, in the data types place only, under fundamental data type, under float data type, you will come across. You will come across the general notation by using float data type. You can store the data in the form of scientific notation. Scientific notation is called what? Mantissa E exponent. That can be represented as something like this. Mantissa into exponent, mantissa into 10 to the power of exponent. Advantage of scientific notation is to take what? Less memory space. Here, this is the data available. 10E2, 3E2, 25E2 is a big data is represented in the form of like that. Are you knowing this? That data only today. Why I said that entire thing? Today, when I know that time only when I am teaching this, you will get this notation. To understand this more easily, that knowledge is enough. Are you following me? Well, now this is the file. Don't do any experiment on the data. Now I need to read or not? Now I need to read. Data saved into the file. So now I want to go for NumPy file operations. I want to read. So NumPy file operation by using which text? Load txt. Come on, load txt. How do you do? I want to read the data from the saved file. Come on, which file name? Load txt. So I'm going to apply. So how do you apply, students? Now I want to write it. Come on, original data I'm going to get it. np dot load txt of expected. What should I pass it? Path of my file. Path of my file. Very good. Path of my file. Once you say path of my file pointer is pointing to the starting entry of the file. And here no FP, nothing is there. My PVM is ready to get the data. And there you are supposed to take it what, ma? You are supposed to take it delimiter and all those things you need to mention it. So load txt, you are supposed to mention as what? What is the delimiter you are using earlier? Space. Same thing I am using here also, comma. What is that? Delimiter A. NP dot. And here you are mentioning NP dot load txt of. You are writing something like this. What is the data we are going to get it? In this data, the values are available. The total values will be coming into left side. What is this now? ND array. Or I can write it loaded array. Loaded array. Now I'm going to print it. Print of what ma? Loaded underscore array. Loaded underscore array, comma what? Type of loaded underscore array. So I'm going to write it. So this data, please look at in what format it is coming, students. This is by default available in the form of what I said. It is in the form of what I said. Float format now. Come on. Once again, I will open it. KVR. Where is it? NumPy. In this place. This one. This is available in the form of what? Scientific notation. Scientific notation data is which type? Float type. So you'll get the answer as what? 1 point, 2 point, 3 point, 4 point. Like that you will get it. Like that you will get it. So when I'm going to print this loaded data, it is coming in the form of 1 point, 2 point, 3 point, etc. Which data? So how do you save the data of your ND array data? Save txt. Save txt. How do you read the data from that file? Right. This is taking in the form of text file only. Text file. That is a data file. Now, but I want to get this data in which type? Integer type, for example. So I need to go for what? Typecasting every element of ND array element into which type? Int type. Int type. Same thing. Which is coming in the form of which type? Float type. Float type. Now I want to get it in the form of which type? Int type I want to get it. Very, very simple. You get it. You get it. This is one thing. One more way I want to get it, students. Very simple, mom. I'm going to apply loaded array underscore array dot. What is the loaded array, students? What type of object it is? ND array dot. There is one function is there as type. Very important. As a type. Every value of loaded array converted into which type? Int type. Int type. I'm going to get everything in the form of which type? Loaded array as which type? Int type. So I'm going to print it. I'm going to print it. So this is in the form of a float. It is in the form of which type? Int type. I am converting every value of loaded array into which type? So it is going to print 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like that it will be printed. You observe it. 1, 2, 3. These are all called which type? Float type. These are all called which type? If you want, you see here data type of elements of which array? Loaded array. How do you find the D type? I forget. How do you find? I forget. Loaded underscore array dot D type. D type. Here I am writing after that D type. D type. Here what is printed? Float 32, float 64, something like that. It will be printed as what here? Int 16, int 32, something like that. It will be printed. Okay. You see float 64. Float 64. This is also called what? Float 64. Why float 64 is coming? I am not going to make it permanent change over there. If we want one permanent change on that, I will take it as what? Loaded array is equal to, I will write it, is equal to, I will write it. Are you following this? So now you see, which is called what? Int 32. Did you catch this point? Yes. Online students. Float 64 can be represented as F4. Float 64 can be represented as what? F4. Can also be represented as F8. Can be represented as F2. What is this 2 and 4 and 8? This 8 indicates bytes. So F indicates what here? Float. Float. This is 8 indicates 8 into 8. How much? 64. 4 into 4. 2 into, sorry. 2 into what? 4 into 8. This 8 multiplied with 8. This 8 indicates 1 byte is equal to what? Come on. 8 bits. F2, F4, F8. These are all called what? Float 16, float 32, float 64 like that. It is also alternatively represented as what? Shortcut form of float 16, float 32, float 64 bytes. Earlier I said in the beginning of my sessions of NumPy, float 16, float 32, float 64 are called internal data type of C language or not? The float 16 can be represented as float 2 into 8 bits. 2 into 8 is called what? 16. That is called 16 bits data it can store. 4 into 8 is called how many bits data? 32 bits. Float 8 into 8 is called what? 64. So what is the answer is coming here? Float 64 can be represented as what? You can also F8, F2, F4, F8. Are you getting me? Next, similarly, you come to what? Int 32. What are the possible values, ma? I2, come on, I4, I8. What is I2? 16. What is this? So int 32 is equal to what? I4. Is it clear? Now you please observe. Int 32 you are getting. And I want to print the data also, student. What is this now? Loaded underscore what? Array. So it is printed. But int 32 is not necessary to store such a small values of how many bits? Already 32-bit register, 64-bit register in my bitwise operators I was explained. Correct or not? Such a smaller value, is it necessary to have 32 bits? No. I can happily go to one more conversion process if you want. You can go to like this also, student, as a type within the double quotes. I can write what also? I2. What is I2? int 16. Earlier by default what? I4. I4 into 32. Now I'm going to take it what? I2. Please look at that. You are going to get it what? Into 16. So as a type data type is used for what? Not only converting float to int kind of thing. You can also convert what? Into 32 into 4 into 16 into 16 to what? Into 8. Like that also you can convert it into same data type. Lower also you can convert. Same data type higher also you can convert. I think you are getting me. Float 32 can be converted into float 64. Float 16 also you can convert. How do you identify that? F4, F2, F8. What about int? I2, I4, I8. So what is the function to convert into one type to another type? As a type, as type. Spell out as type. That will come in even in our pandas also. So this is used for converting the elements of ND array elements into whatever the type you like it. I think you got my point. Yes. This is called which type of function, ma? Which type of function? Save txt as well as what? Load txt. Used for what purpose? To save ND array object data into the file. Now I want to enter into the another mechanism I am going to enter. Shall I go to the another mechanism? Yes. Let me go to this. Let me go to this kind of thing. Online students, follow me carefully. Kumar, int 16 is nothing but int 16 is nothing but it is called what? Int type only. See, you need to go for int of 16. He is asking int of 16. So he is asking int of 16, can we write or not? You can write it. You can write it. Shortcut what is given? I2, like that. So try to follow in your coding time and all those things. You will be getting something like this. Okay, now please follow either data type you write fully or you write the shortcut in double quotes. Okay, Kumar? Right. Now I'm going to enter into the further. Same type of data, my dear students, please follow me. I'm going to use it. In this case, here I'm going to apply students. Follow me carefully here. The mechanism I am going to introduce here is something like this. The mechanism I am going to take is in place of this thing, I will also use what? Save I am going to use it. Save. Here I will use it. Save function I will use it. There I will mention it. KVR1 dot. This place you need to take it as NPY files. Load txt and save load txt and save txt, saving our data in the form of readable format. Readability is nothing but what? Where if you open the file, you can read the text what you have written. Now I am taking this NPY, stands for NumPy binary files. Spell out NumPy binary files, saving ND array data to the NumPy binary files. NumPy binary. How do you take our Python level binary files? We will write the file name with the open file name RB or WB, AB, like that we used to write it. But in the case of here, we will write NPY. Now I am writing something like this. No need to worry about the delimiter and all. ND array object saved in a file, saved in a binary file. Please look at that and try to observe it. I am using what here? Save. Simply I am using save. So ND array object data saved in a binary file. Try to look at that. Go to the place here. What is the extension ma? NPY file. Please open that. Please open that. You see that type of data. You cannot observe it. This compulsory question will be coming. What is the difference between save text and save? Save text is storing the data of ND array in the form of text format only, readable format. Save function stores the ND array data in the form of binary. Where you can come across in our image processing level, you will go for what? Save function you will use. Where all our images will be available in the form of cells, binary format only. Now don't do any disturbance of that kind of data. Now coming to how to read it. How do you read it now? Similar manner, load your data. How do you load your data? I'm going to take it. In this place, I'm going to get this data. As usual, I'm going to take, come on, load of, I'm going to take it kvr1 dot npy. NPY. Since I did not mention any delimiter, no need to take about this. So you take about this entire thing, loaded array, try to take it. Loaded array, type of it, and data type of all these things, need not to worry about it. See this data, am I getting as it is or not? This, whatever the data you saved it, same way it is going to be available here. Sorry, following me now? So what are the functions you got it? What are the functions you got it, mom? Save txt, load txt is for which file? Text file data. Save txt and load txt is for which file? NumPy binary files. NumPy binary files. Do you know this importance? Now, coming to next, we are going to enter into another kind of mechanism. This part I am going to enter into this. Now we are going to enter into the gen format, gen from txt. I will explain it. Enter into next style. Go to, I'm going to enter into the next level. I'm going to take it something like this. NumPy operations, file operations with grouped data. With grouped data. Students, with grouped data, I'm going to take it. What is the grouped data I'm going to take it? Try to observe. I'm going to take a grouped data. Grouped data, I'm going to take it. What is meant by grouped data? You tell me. So I'm going to take it, students. With the grouped data, I'm going to take. Here I'm going to take it. One list I'm going to take, students. 1 comma Guido van Rossum. Guido van Rossum. Here I'm going to write it. All of you carefully understand. Important example. Something like 95.55 I'm taking. This is called one list. Second one I'm going to take it. Travis. Now I'm going to write it. Travis. Oliphant. This is called a group of values I'm taking. Now I'm going to write it something like 90.00. This is called one more list. Next I'm taking 3, something like Dennis Ritchie. So I'm going to take within the single quotes. It is a string data. So important. Next is called what 80.85, some data. It is available. One more value, last and final. Fourth. So John Hunter. I will take this data. There I will go for 78.78. This is my data available. Whatever the code which you started, ending also will be with the same thing. Students, is it valid approach or invalid approach of taking like this? This is called first grouped data in the form of list. Second grouped data, third grouped data, fourth grouped data. Like that, any number of records I can take it. Every object is nothing but one list. Is it possible to save this data? Not possible. Why? Because one list, another list, another list, another list, it is not possible to process. So I have to keep this list into another list. So many examples I said. What are all these things? Separate records. Those records need to keep it in where? Another list I need to keep it. So you are understanding, I think so. Keep it into one more list. This is this is possible to process. What is this part is called, which I said so many times in my classes. What is this? Outer list. Each one is called what? So our ND array itself is called what? 2D ND array is itself is what? List. Is enclosed in another list or not? So matrix is a collection of what? Inner list only. So if you are forgetting and not answering that, answer it. And I'm going to write it. This I'm going to write it. Data. That is called what? ND array is equal to NP dot array of NP dot array of. Are you following me? Now I can write it. Be careful, ma. What is the data type of each and everything? Don't answer immediately. What is the type of one? Int. What is the type of Guido Van Rossum? STR. What is the value of this? Like that, I'm having what types? Different type of values are there. What is the overall type? Super object. Which type? So I need to mention comma D type is equal to what? D type is equal to what? Object. D type is equal to what? Object. Beginning day. Variable name is equal to numpy dot array of list or tuple or anything. List in list, tuple in tuple, comma D type. I wrote it. What the D type represents? Data type of the value. Which type of value I'm taking? Super type of all the types. Into super type, str super type, boolean super type, all the super types I'm going to say. See here, I already shown you. Once again, I'm showing to you here help of what? Int. Who is the superclass for int here? Object. Object. Next is called one more here. Help of what? Str. What is the super type of str? Object. For everything, super type is called what? Object. Help of what? List. List super type also called what? Object. In OOPS, I said why object is a superclass for all the classes also I said. It provides garbage collector in the form of destructor. If you remember my OOPS, I said all these things. I shown you practically also how destructor will execute, how garbage collector executes, how memory space will be collected. Everything I taught to you. Now students, now you go for it. Now you go for it. Help of object. Object does not contain any superclass. Help of object. Help of object. See, mom, class object. That's all. It doesn't contain any superclass. Something like that. I'm going to mention. Treat all these grouped values as which type? Don't treat it as what? Int float str. I think you are following me. Right, good. Now I'm going to take up print of what is this? Original content of online students. Original content of ND array object. ND array object. So print of what? ND array. ND array data underscore data. I will write it. So ND array underscore what? Data. So I'm writing students. Okay. So my data is printed. Which type? Object type. So whose type? Print of what type? Type of ND array. Because you already know, just for your clarity purpose. So ND array data is equal to I will write it ND array data dot D type dot D type. D type will give you the values type. Type of it will give you ND array. So it is going to give you which type? Object type is equal to object type is equal to object type. Are you following? Right. So this data is present in which memory? Main memory. Now I want to save it into where? File, secondary memory. Through what? Files. How do you write it? First approach by using our normal Python programming. Start how to do? By using Python programming. By using Python programming files with the help of class comma underscore IO dot text IO wrapper. Text IO wrapper. Already explained. Explained or not explained? What is the text IO wrapper class object? File pointer. File pointer is pointing to the beginning of the file. So I need to write this data. In order to write the data to the file, I must open the file in which mode? Write mode. How many approaches are there to open the file in write mode? Two approaches. By using open off, by using with open off. I need to use more powerfully once with open off because auto closability concept is available. One more with open off. I need to mention the absolute path of the file. What is my absolute path, ma? The same thing I want to take. go there. I'm mentioning there double slashes, here double slashes. I will write it KVR2 dot data, comma, W I am going to write it as what? FP. What is FP? అదే వద్దని చెప్పింది. That type of layman answers, if you say AI will kick you, AI will kick you. AI will not come and kick you. That will say wrong. Zero అంటే. Zero అంటే కిక్కే కదా. When you get 0 marks means it is kicking only. So, what is that? What is the meaning of it? 0 marks will come. What is FP? Object of file pointer called text IO wrapper. I said you in my Python class how to answer it. You don't catch that root. How can you come up, students? What is FP? Object of what? Text IO wrapper. Already said or not? How many times I said? Again, you are going to your doctail only. Doctail. తెలుగులో అనుకోండి ఒకసారి మనసులో చెప్పకండి బయటికి మనసులో అనుకోండి సరిపోతుంది అనుకున్నారా చెప్పండి యూ స్పెల్డ్ అవుట్ ఆర్ నాట్ వాట్ ఈజ్ ఎఫ్పి ఆబ్జెక్ట్ ఆఫ్ టెక్స్ట్ ఐఓ wrapper some style you create okay fp where is fp is pointing to this data now which function is used to write the data I said two functions. One is write off, write lines off. Now I want to write fp dot write off I can use, write lines off I can use. Fp dot write function will write that the data. Which data I am writing? ND array data I am writing. ND array data I am writing. Here I am going to write it. So here, what is this process? This code save which data? This code save which data? ND array data into the file. So ND array data is an object of ND array class and which is supposed to be converted into which type? str type. In our files, writing the data to the file by using write off, by using write lines off. Everything to be converted into which type? str type. So I'm going to save it. Print of, what is this now? ND array object data saved in a file, So verify. I'm going to write it. Verify. What is this W meaning? WT I can write it. What is the WT? Write mode text file. W plus T. Write plus W plus mode with a text file. W plus B. Write W plus mode with a binary. Already explained everything in my class. Python lo చెప్పేసాను అవన్నీ. No faculty will touch this. Openly I am saying directly. ఎవరైనా ఉంటే చెక్ చేసుకొని తీసుకురండి నా దగ్గర. If anybody is teaching, bring that. Nobody will explain. Because they will just complete theory. Because of theory, any years is coming, job is not coming. మన ఇండియాలో జాబ్ ఎందుకు తొందరగా రాదంటే థియరీ చదువుకుంటారు. They will read only theory. Because of theory only, no job will be coming. That's why 23 years, 25 years, 30 years good. In 30 years also searching for job only. Every year, 3-4 companies he will change. Why 3-4 companies change? Lack of skill. Lack of skill only. So go to the W here. Now I will go for running this. Are you following me? So now do this. What is happening? ND array data saved in file verify. Let's go to that place. Here kvr.do data file. Open it. In this place you open it. In this place what is available? Is the same data written or not? In the form of which type? str. There is a text format only available. Yes, close it. Don't do any experiment on that, okay? Don't do any experiment. Come on. Now I need to read the data. Read the data. Come on. Now I'm going to use it. Same thing. I will carry. Which process I'm doing? By using Python programming, we are using the same text IO wrapper. This code read the data from the file and converted into which object? ND array object data. ND array data. Come on, how do you do? With open KVR 23 dot data 2 dot data comma what or FP, and I will go for what? Tell me. File data is equal to NP dot, sorry, NP dot no, FP dot read off. Read off or read lines off. Read off is there, read lines off is there. Now here, suppose if I write KVR 12 dot data, KVR 12 dot data, what will be coming? Exception will come. Which error? Right, right, good. Do you know how to handle the exception? How? Try and very good. So some student was asked me, sir, can you use exception handling in our in NumPy? Yes, you can use it. Except what is that? File not found error. File not found error. So say what? What is this? File does not exist. File does not exist. Here I am writing it. Displays. This is the data read. If the file does not exist, you will get it. If the file is existing, any of file data is coming, and now I am going to print the data. If you want, you can print the data. Here I will write else part. In else part, what I will write it? Come on. File data. File data. What is this now? Print of which data? File data. So this part. Right now you will get which exception? File does not exist, you'll get it. Online students, some student was asked me how to handle the exception in file, NumPy. You got it. The same thing, I will go to this place. Here I'm going to write it. Come on, what is my file? kvr2.data. Is this is there or not? Read or not? So now I am printing in where? With else part. Am I getting my data or not? Which type it is? Beautiful. Comma. Type of which data? File data. Which data? File data. Which type? str type. Now there only, come on, convert file data of str type into which type? ND array object. ND array object by using which function? By using, come on, Muddu. By using which function? Array of. By using which function? Array of. Come on, convert. Here I am going to write it. Come on. A is equal to NP dot array of file data. File data. So that part already there is a NP is already there. Import what? NumPy as NP. So you print it. You print it. This is one thing. We are getting this data. So this is the data we got it. So already available here in the else part. Here you got it. So here you are going to print it. What you are saying here? Print of what? A ND array object data. ND array object data. Got from where? Got from where? File, and whose type also I will print it. Type also print it. So is it coming or not? It is a file data. Which type? str. This is getting ND array data got from file. Which type? ND array. Easy or difficult? Easy. So simple. So this is the way you can print. To extract the data from the file, you can get value by value also you can get it. Sorry, so easy or difficult? Easy. How do you extract the data from ND array object, ma? How do you extract the data from ND array object? How do you iterate the data from ND array object? AI is asking, how do you iterate the ND array object? By using two functions. One is by using ND iter of. One more is by using ND enumerate of. Explained or not explained? AI will not tell like KVR, sir. I explained or not? He explained or not? Like that it will not ask. How to iterate the data from ND array? By using ND iter or by using ND enumerate or by using loop also you can use. Looping also you can use. 1D array 1 for loop, 2D array 2 for loops, 3D first loop deals with 2D అంటే 2 for loops, 3D అంటే 3 for loops, 4D అంటే 4 for loops. ఓకే, బాగుంది. వాట్ ఇస్ ద ఫస్ట్ ఫర్ లూప్ ఇన్ 3D? Matrix. Second for loop, row. Third for loop, like that. Instead of 3 for loops, time complexity is more. We will use ND iter and ND enumerate. Read that. Remember that. Okay. This is called one process, student. One more process I want to tell. The same data, I want to put it in where? CSV file I want to save it. CSV file I want to save it. How do you save it into CSV file? That is my topic here. Shall we go for it now? Carry this data now. Are you following or getting confusion? Getting or following? Following. If you get confused also, no problem. Because jobs are very less. Confusing is more. Computation will be very less. Start. NumPy operations I am doing. NumPy operations I am doing. In the form of which file I am taking? CSV file I want to take it. CSV file I am going to take it. Group data. Want to save it. This is ND array object only. Got it. Now, as I was saved inside of which file? TextIO wrapper. The same mechanism I will carry in the form of what? Mechanism called what? Programming file with the help of what? Class. I'm going to use it CSV dot what? Writer class. CSV dot what? Writer class. CSV dot writer class. CSV dot writer, CSV dot reader, CSV dot dict writer, CSV dot dict reader. And the students who don't know this, సార్ ఏదో మాట్లాడుతున్నారు అనుకుంటారు. ఐఎమ్ స్పీకింగ్ అబౌట్ సబ్జెక్ట్. ఐఎమ్ టాకింగ్ అబౌట్ ప్యూర్లీ సబ్జెక్ట్. Come to the point of it. This code, read the data. This code, save the data from where? From where? ND array object, ND array object, ND array object data. Save the data of ND array object data into CSV file. Into CSV file. Okay. So how do you do it? Now I'm going to talk. Same to same. With open, come on. With open, same to same. I will carry my location, students. I will carry my location. This location I meant for that. Double slashes. I will write it this one. Come on. I will take kvr3.csv. CSV. Why CSV came into the picture also, I was explained it. Those the topic which is completed files. Files are very, very important. C language files you take it. They did not explain anything for you. Java files you take it in your colleges. Also same thing. In Python files, how wonderfully I was explained it. How wonderfully the project also done, CLI project. Right? Come on. Now I am going to take it what? W. As what? FP. What was FP? I said object of TextIO wrapper. I was written already. Now I want to write in the form of Excel sheet I want to prepare. Microsoft Office comma separated file I want to get it. For data analysis and data analytics purpose, they prefer to use Excel sheets. Excel sheets. So dot CSV file internally treated as what? Microsoft Office comma separated file. Already you know this in the Python level only, in the files only. Tell me now, how do you do? So I'm going to write it. I'm going to use it. Come on, mom. Import CSV. CSV dot writer of FP. Who is pointing to my file? FP. Pointing to this file kvr3.csv. Pointing to this. This I'm converting into reader one CSVR. Actually CSVWR. What is the CSVWR? Is an object of what? CSV.writer class. See, if I want to write on the board, if you want to write on your notebook, I will use pen. Pen is called one writer object. If I want to write on the board, I will use what marker I will use. Both of them writers only. But the writing style is different, na? Notes writing is pen. Board writing is what? Marker. On flexis, they will write. Some other marker will be there. So, writing different objects require. Correct or not? Same thing. Reading different objects, writing also different objects. First basic writing is what? Text over upper object. Right? Write function. CSV writer is what? Another writer object I need to create. That is something like a CSV dot route. How do you do that? CSV dot writer of. CSV dot writer of returns what? Writer object. Filter function returns filter object. Map function returns map object. Like that. Writer function returns writer object. So many things. Connect function returns connection object. Cursor function returns cursor object. Like that, writer function returns writer object. In the writer function, we have the functions CSVWR dot write rows. Write rows. There are two functions are there. Write row, write rows. Why I am using write rows? Already there is an ND array object with so many number of rows. Yes or no? Yes. So I will use what ma? ND array data. ND array data. Don't think that this is a separate code and this is a separate code. No. This code save the above data, cross an above data of what? ND array object into CSV file. Okay. Now I am going to write it. Print ND array object data saved in CSV file. CSV file. Verify. Verify. So see that ND array object data saved in CSV file. Come on. Right. Go there. Go there. Is it CSV file created or not? See that appearance ma. What is this appearance, please? Microsoft Office, comma, separated file. Microsoft Office, comma, separated file. You double click on it. Excel file will be opened it. Excel file will be opened it. So this is the data. Earlier we have done what? Python level CSV file data written. Today what we wrote? ND array object data you can write to the CSV file. Are you getting me? Right, good. Coming to the point back, ma. So I'll go to this place. Now I want to read this data. How do you read this data? That is an important. Is it clear? Right. You can also write in another way also. This is a procedure one. Multiple ways are there to go for it. This is totally written everything. Next. Inkoka way I will tell you. Another way I will tell you. This is one thing. Go to this code, save the above data into the same place. Here I will take it 4.csv. 4.csv. Instead of writing that, I will go for row in or for record or no problem. For row in where? No, no, ND array. This is the ND array data. ND array data. One row I am getting it. That one row I will write it. How do you write? CSV WR dot right row of what? Row. Right row of row. So you need to write this. So I'm getting first row writing, second row writing. This is also called one more file is created. CS kvr4.py. See that kvr4.py. Same data. Are you following or not? Yes, it is written. So we got it. This is all not a difficulty. I am not talking in Python. Here Python already this was explained in 8th class only. ఇప్పుడు ఇది బీటెక్ థర్డ్ ఇయర్ ఇప్పుడు ఇది 8th క్లాస్ లో చెప్పాను మీరు స్కూల్లో ఉన్నప్పుడు యూనిఫామ్ లో ఉన్నప్పుడు చెప్పాను ఇది దిస్ ఐ సెడ్ ఆల్రెడీ వెన్ యూఆర్ ఇన్ యూనిఫామ్ రైట్ ఐ డోంట్ థింక్ సో అదర్ ఫ్యాకల్టీ విల్ కవర్ దిస్ impossible. So go to the place. So now I am entering into the further. Now I need to go for reading process. Shall I read? Come on, how do you read? That is an important. Take the same procedure. I am going to enter into this place. Take this area. Here I am going to take it. This program, write files with the help of the same thing of what I am taking. reader, reader I am taking. This code, save the above data, read the data, read the data, read the data from CSV file into, come on, ND array object, ND array object. Now I'm going to read it. How to read the data? I'm going to tell. How to read the data? I'm going to tell. So I'm going to enter into this place. So go to the place now, students. I'm going to take up. Come on, start with open. With open. Come on. I need to take the path of it. This is the path I will take it. What is my mode, ma? Which mode? Is it necessary to write R mode or by default? By default, it is which mode? R mode. Already said. Out of 8 modes, which is the default mode? Beautiful. So, R mode. Come on. Now I'm going to take up. Read it. Come on. How do you read it? Create an object of CSV dr is equal to CSV dot reader of FP. FP. When I'm reading normal letters, I will read without specs. I will read very small letters. Very small letters. Definitely will take reading lens or not. What is that reading lens? It is another reader. Normal reading, no specs. When I'm reading small letters, definitely I will take reading lens or not. So readers are different. Correct? So reading styles are different. That's why I'm going to take CSV reader. Now CSV DR is containing the data in the memory. When you print it, data will not be printed. Memory address will be printed. To get the data, I will use one for loop. What is that for loop? For, come on, record in CSV DR, print of what? Record, print of record. Each record type is what type? Listed type. List type. See that beauty? This is the values are coming or not? This is the values are coming here. Now I will write it. End is equal to some space. I am writing it. So see that, is it coming like this or not? This is the values we are getting it now. This data I can add to whom? This value you don't worry about it. This is an empty list. There is nothing but a pressing enter key and all those things we are getting it. Are you getting it? So finally you see this kind of thing. I will read the same mechanism by using pandas also I can do. During the CSV reading, I said pandas level also. Did you remember that? Yes. So try to understand, students. Now I'm going to take up this entire records. If you want, you can keep it into where also. List is equal to LST is equal to something like that. Come on. For record in where CSVR. Come on. List LST dot. Come on. Append dot. Append of record. Record. Now it is coming out of it. It is appended. After completion of it, convert LST data into ND array. How do you do? ND array, that is A is equal to NP dot array of LST print of the data you printed. ND array object data you printed. Whatever the data is there, you try to print the data. So come to this data. Here, you print this data here. Here you come to it. So here we are going to get it. What happens? CSV are not defined. Okay. CSV DR. So try to run this. So you are going to get what is another error? Setting a sequence required in homogeneous shape after one dimension, it is having 8. So hmm, 1 minute. So print of record type of record once. So you are going to get it list. So list you are going to get it. Okay. So I'm going to write it if len of what? record, record is equal to what? 0, not equal to 0, not equal to 0. Say what? Print of what? Record. That's all. You try to execute. So you got this. And this place, what you will do? LST dot append of record, append of record. So you test it, LST you print it. Now you got my entire data. Now you convert it. Come on, convert LST data into ND array object data. ND array object data. Did you understand why I wrote this? Because I am getting one empty list is coming. To avoid that empty list, I am writing empty list and ND array object data. Because you need to have strong coding knowledge in the Python level. Convert LST data into ND array object data. One, A is equal to NP dot array of LST. So you bring the data. So you bring the data. So here you write it. Beautiful. Am I getting or not? Yes. So once you have good hairstyle, you can comb anyway. A regular dialogue of mine. Hairstyle బాగుంటే ఎట్లయినా కూమ్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. ఏం లేదనుకో రింగ్ రోడ్ బైపాస్ రోడ్ ఓన్లీ. You don't look at my hairstyle, okay? Some students are looking like this. 29 years onwards, I am teaching morning to evening. So definitely a lot of pressure will be there. And I don't think so. Physical hairstyle is not a fashion. Subject is a hairstyle. I feel personally. Okay, now, right. So once you know cricket well, any ball is there, boundary will go. If you don't know any cricket, only one shot. If you try to habituate, if other ball is coming, wickets, so stumps, everything will go. Are you following? Right. So subject is a adi. So where is it? Come to the point. When I am in my engineering, even if a comb is coming, comb also will break. Like that it will be. Okay. So it's not a matter here. First you improve your continuation. Are you following me? Right. So Gokul Raj is my favorite student. So why sir previous error is coming? Error is coming because of what? Empty list is there. That's why that error is coming. I eliminated by using what? I am taking non-empty length, non-empty list data not equal to 0. I'm going to append it. Empty record, I'm going to neglect it. Correct or not? Yes. Gokul Raj, clear? Is it clear? Right, done. This is about concept of what? Saving the data in the form of what? CSV file. Suppose I will create manually one CSV file. Manually I will create. How do you create manually? By going for text file, ID, column name. These are not containing column names. What CSV file contains what? Header names plus records. That I'll explain tomorrow. Time is not sufficient now. Tomorrow I will tell you this function example. I will tell you. This example I will tell you tomorrow. Okay now? This example. Gen from TXT. This example I will tell you. Beautiful example that is. Okay now? So even if I like it, I will eliminate this. But I want to tell you. Super example that is. Don't miss tomorrow class. So when you will give to me the names? Tomorrow. Don't give tomorrow. You give it on whenever I ask. Very soon I will ask. That day you need to give. Don't escape from me. Okay? Right. Thank you. Carry on. Online students, you hold on if you have any doubts. Online. Pawan, how to write NDRA data to CSV file without spaces? I will use a delimiter. Next class. Next class I'll show. So, Rakesh, maximum tomorrow. Rakesh, tomorrow this NumPy will complete. NumPy will complete tomorrow. Mohammed, in regular session, Python not completed. Total concepts. So, how to get secured marks in mock interview? On one topic we will conduct. On one topic we will conduct. Zoom user. NP.transpose notes not given. Only examples are given. CMA. Transpose means what? Rows into columns, columns into rows. Is it not easy for you to prepare the notes, my dear student? Chandan Roy. Sir, in your Python notes, I am not getting variable topic and the globals function. Is it is it not there? It is there. I used to upload it. It is you search everything, you will get it. You will get it everything. So, Krishna, sir, I have doubts. Please clarify my doubts. This interview will conduct only once or continuously will you conduct mock interviews? It is a continuous process. Topic wise. Topic wise, we will conduct. What skills required to qualify this interview? I will give each topic wise interview it will be. It is not total all at once. It is a topic wise. Can you please share the Python resumes for freshers? See, more resumes I'm not having. It is a topic wise interviews only. Vishnuvardhan, sir, when you are going to explain the files concept in morning, sir, whenever when you are going to explain that you don't ask, in the order of explanation, whenever files will come, I will explain. Vishnuvardhan. Okay. So Krishna, I was clarified to you. So now, I think, uh, any more doubts? So Sai Krupa. Sai Krupa,
Sir, good to see you, sir.
tell me, mom.
Thank you for uh, your class, sir. I'm very
Thank you.
much satisfied your NumPy class. Thank you for
Okay,
it,
mom.
sir.
Okay.
But I'm waiting for your Python interview questions, sir.
Okay, Python interview questions I will give you. Let the mock AI mock you face it.
Okay, sir. But I'm waiting for Django new batch also, so can you please inform it?
Okay, I will inform. Whenever my batch will start, I will intimate. But
Sir, thank
um,
you uh, for videos. I'm very much excited to see your face as a
okay,
faculty. You were the
thank you.
best, sir. I think
Thank you,
so.
mom. Thank you, mom.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, mom.
Thank you.
Okay, all the best. Pawan, sir, are we having database communication in NumPy? Same, na? NumPy communication, normal database code I will write and we will convert into this. Tomorrow, if you want, I will show you. Tomorrow, I will show you. Okay, na? Pawan. Okay. Vikram, sir, I need to create a RAG application in my upcoming project. See, that is there in purely data science, my dear student. Data science, data science, because there you need some algorithms, which is there in the data science. Vishnuvardhan, Vikram, sorry, Vikram. Jitendra, sir, please provide both Python and NumPy pandas exam topic wise. If it is provided, then it will be good. I will give you my topic wise only. I will give you. I will announce the topic. One topic I will announce. On the topic only you prepare. That topic mock interviews we will conduct. Topic wise we will go. Okay now? Topic wise we will go. Okay, Jitendra? Okay. See, first we will apply on offline students, then we will go for online students. First we will apply on online students. Okay, Krishna. 1 week, no, my dear student. 3 4 days before I will introduce. 3 4 days before I will inform. Okay, now 3 4 days before I will inform. Okay. Thank you. All the best. Don't miss next class. Pawan, sir, we join full stack Python classes if your classes are there for remaining module also. See, ma'am, remaining modules easy, my Pawan. HTML classes, database classes, they are very easy, na. So everything I may not be taking up because I'm having already full schedule is there. So we have to acquaint with all faculties. So if you have to ask them to go in deep of it like that. With DSA, DSA also there means, but we don't have the time. All the schedule is busy. Pratik, thank you, my dear student. All the best. Thank you, students. All the best. Take care.